नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी भानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Yes. So as usual, we'll begin with the mantra meditation. Yes. So all of you can sit like this on your, keep your fingers like this on your lap. Yes, we'll start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes. So all of you might be eagerly awaiting for the program. Yes. So the theme we are taking is art of smart work. Yeah. So in Hindi there is a wording saying Krishna Bhakta Bada Chatur. One who is devotee of Krishna is very intelligent because he reads Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is full of wisdom. Yeah? Isn't it? All of you came to know how much practically it is so applicable to our life every day. What Krishna is telling is not only meant for Arjuna. Actually, Krishna spoke this to Arjuna. Not only actually Arjuna was an instrument. It was for all the Kali Yuga people. Arjuna was actually he's a pure devotee of Krishna. It's just like sometimes the mother-in-law teaches daughter-in-law. A newly wedded daughter-in-law has come, and the mother-in-law, in order to teach something, what she does, she scolds her daughter, and immediately daughter-in-law comes to know, I should not do. Yeah. Similarly, Krishna is giving all instructions to his dear devotee Arjuna, so that all of us can learn from that. So Arjuna doesn't need all those instructions, but it is for us. So see how Krishna, how wonderful, how caring Krishna is, that he wants all of us to come out of all the troubles and sufferings in life, especially birth, old age, disease, death. This is poured into the soul. The soul never wants to become old. The soul never wants to die, because that is the nature of the soul. The soul lives forever. Yeah. Yes. But because we have been put in this temporary body, we are thinking we are getting old. Just like you see, sometimes the moon, which is covered by a transparent cloud, when the cloud is passing, you see as if the moon is also passing. How many of you observed this? When the cloud is passing, you see it feels as if the moon is also passing. Yeah. But the moon is still. The moon is not changing. But the cloud is passing. You feel as if the moon is also passing. Yeah. Similarly, the soul is ever unchanging. It's not changing. The soul is ever same. But the body is changing. But we all feel we are this body. So what we feel? We are also becoming old along with the body. Yes, we feel like that. Yeah. But the soul will never get old. Yeah. Just like I said, the moon is still in the sky. When you see the moon through the cloud, you feel the moon is also changing. Similarly, when we see ourselves through this body, that I am this body, then what comes? I am black, I am white, I am very intelligent, I am so. So many identities comes. So many identity comes. If someone tells something about that, then we become angry. Yeah. But what are these identities? It all end in 100 or 60, 70, whatever life, whatever time we are staying in this body, those identities we will take, and after that, where are those identities gone? So human life is meant to understand our true reality, who we are. Yeah. Yes. When you understand this, you can become smart. Yes. Just like Hanuman didn't knew his inner potential unless and until someone reminded him. Who reminded him? Chat in the box. Yes, Jambavan. So unless Jambavan reminded Hanuman, Hanuman didn't knew his real potential. Similarly, unless a guru, a spiritual personality, a saintly sage comes and reminds us of our true potential in human life, we will not use it for a right purpose. Just like it is like as if using Mercedes car for plowing the field. Mercedes car can do much better. Similarly, we are not understanding the true potential of human life. We are all using it for simply eating, sleeping, mating, defending, and doing it in a more luxurious way, and thinking we are advancing. Oh, we are human beings. We are advancing. Big skyscraper building, big hotels, nice plate. Yes, nice things, eating. If we have these things nicely in our life, we think we are very advanced. Yeah. But that is not, that is equally available for animals, correct? Na? Yeah. So, but Krishna comes and teaches, no, human life is actually a gift awarded by material nature, to utilize it so that we go above all the problems forever, all to come. No more the material misery, no more material body, no more material miseries. Yes, that should be the goal. Yeah, not for temporary things. Eating, how long you can keep on eating? As and when the body grows old, everything you have to stop because the body doesn't cooperate. If you are taking relishment only in all the external things, the body, as and when it grows, you cannot actually, the body doesn't cooperate. Then we become frustrated. But if we try to revive our true relationship with Lord of love and devotion, that cannot be interrupted at any point in your life. As an old person, the body becomes old, but the soul is ever fresh, and the relationship in soul and the super soul is ever fresh. It can never change. Yes, for all time to come. Even after this lifetime, the super soul is with us as a true companion who is always with us. Yes. Okay. So this was that thing. Okay, let us go with today's. Yeah. Yes. So, can all of you say who is this personality in the picture? Please chat in the box. Yes. Yes. This personality who is there in the picture is super soul. Is called he's super soul Paramatma. Yes. And Paramatma is one of the expansions of Lord Vishnu, who also has 4 hands with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Yes. And he said he is of thumb size. Yeah. And he is in the heart of all living entities. Yes, he's one of the expansions of Lord Vishnu. He is there in all the living entities. Yeah. And we are soul. Yes, Atma. And he is called super soul, Paramatma. Yes. Yeah. And he is the one who gives us knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. Yes. How do you think what you read that you are able to recollect in exam? Who is giving you the right instinct of what you have remembered, what you have read? It is not in your hand. Just like if you have read so much, but sometimes it will, as and when you step into the exam and you see the paper, something which you have known throughout your school days, you have learned it very, but at that point in time, you are not able to recollect. All of you have experience. You are not able to recollect. You are not able to recollect. Yeah. So the source of knowledge, forgetfulness, and remembrance is the super soul, who is actually reminding you. Yeah. Yes. So if we align ourselves with him, with the super soul, then we get the best of our life. But if we don't align with the will of the super soul, then the super soul will not give any guidance. Yeah. So let us see. So how our work results matter in this relationship. So how to work and how to see the results has a lot to do with our future. So how to work? We have to work for his satisfaction. Yeah. Yes. Just like all the hands. Just we saw that video, right? Last in some of the session, like the limbs are there, like hands, eyes, ears, yes, legs. Yeah. So all are the part of the body. Yes. Yeah. And they all are cooperating together to satisfy the stomach. Correct? Yeah. Yes. So they are all cooperating. Similarly, we are all part of Krishna. If we cooperate in satisfying Krishna, automatically, just like hand becomes satisfied by feeding the stomach, eyes also get nourished. All the bodily parts get nourished if they cooperate to satisfy the stomach. Similarly, if we all cooperate to satisfy the Supreme Lord with love and devotion, you see, you will never become morose in your life. Yeah. So only people with so much of wealth here and there, but they are feeling lonely. Yeah, they are feeling frustrated. Yeah, and they are taking so much intoxication. That's what happening throughout the world, and they are in front of gadgets. Yeah, eyes are paining so much because they have not established that relationship of satisfying the Supreme Lord. Yeah, here is a shloka for today, 3.9. So here is a very important shloka. So we will all recite. Yeah. Yagnartat karma nonyatra lokayam karma bandhana tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sanga samachara. Here, Lord Krishna is very clearly describing how one should perform one's work or one's duty. So Yagnartat, done only for the sake of Yagna or Vishnu. So Yagna means any activity done for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord or done to please the Supreme Lord. That is called Yagna. Karmana, then work. So work has to be done for satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. Yes. Then what happens? Lokayam karma bandhana. Loka means world. Yam means this. Karma bandhana, bondage by work. Yeah. So what Krishna is telling, if one doesn't work for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu, the very work become the cause of his bondage. He will be bound by his work because work produces reaction. With that reaction, he will be bound. Tadartham, of him, for the sake, karma kauntaya. Oh Arjuna, if you work for the Supreme Lord, what happens? Mukta Sangha Samachara. Mukta means liberated. Sangha means association. Samachara, do perfectly. So Krishna is telling, if you work for Lord Vishnu's satisfaction, that work will give you liberation from the sufferings of this world. If we don't work for the satisfaction of Vishnu, then the very work becomes your bondage. Yes. Very work become your bondage. Yeah. Yes. Someone can read this. Please raise hand. I will lower everyone. Now you raise hand. Yeah. Yes, Atharva, please read.
Yes, sir. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed, otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage.
Yeah. Yes. So work done as sacrifice or yagna. Sacrifice means any activity, sacrifice to please Vishnu. So all of you can study nicely in order to bring glory to Krishna, in order to please Krishna, Vishnu. Yes, then your studies will be very pleasing. Or else what happened? Sometimes studies will become very frustrated. Frustrated. Oh, I have to study. Yeah. So this is the key. Yeah. Anyway, you have to please some master. Yeah. So why don't we please Supreme Master Krishna by our activity? Yes. Okay. Now, so Arjuna, Bhima, and Yudhishthira. Okay, in this sequence, all of you can unmute and recite. Okay, first Arjuna. Okay. Yagnartat karmanonnetra
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र
Yagnartat karmanonnetra Yagnartat karmanonnetra
यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र
Lokayam karma bandhana
लोकयम् कर्मबन्धना
Lokoyam karma bandhana
लोकोऽयं कर्मबन्धना
Lokoyam karma bandhana Yagnartat karmano netra lokoyam karma bandhana Tadartam karma kaunteya
कर्म कौन्तेय
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय
मुक्तः संग समाचर
मुक्तसंगसमाचर
मुक्तः संग समाचर
मुक्तसंगसमाचर
मुक्त संग समाचर तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्त संग समाचर एवरीवन
तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसंगसमाचर
Yes, full sloka will recite. First Arjuna, then Bhima, then Yudhishthira. यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणो नेत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तः सङ्घः समाचर भीमा यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणो नेत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तः सङ्घः समाचर Yes, Yudhishthira group. यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणो नेत्र लोकोऽयं कर्म बन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्त संघ समाचर
तदा अर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय
So your turn. Yes. Okay, now who can recite without seeing? Please raise hand. Yes. Wow. What about others? Yes. Sandra.
Yes, sir. Yagnarthat कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्मबन्धना तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तया सङ्गसमाचर.
Amazing. Very nicely you recollected. Okay. We don't have much time that I can give to everyone. At last, yes, Atharva. Next, I will give others. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please tell.
यज्ञार्थत् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्मबन्धना तदात्म कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गसमाचर.
Yes, very nice. Very nicely you recited. Thank you. Okay, so we will go further. Okay. So here is the examples that you can see. Yes. The personality, the great personalities who actually showed by their example how they were very much successful in their life when they did everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You see Hanuman. Yeah. She was a great servant of Lord Ram. Yeah. Yes. So if at all if you can, if Hanuman comes and if you ask him, who are you? Yes. So what will Hanuman say? Can anyone check? What will Hanuman reply? Who are you? What will Hanuman reply? Let me see who can. What will Hanuman tell? Who are you? So what will Hanuman reply? Yeah, I am servant of Lord Ram. Yes, he will tell, I am servant of whom? Lord Ram. And if you ask, what do you do? So what do Hanuman say? What do you do? So what will Hanuman say? Please chat. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I serve Lord Ram. Yes. Then next question, if you ask, how do you do? How do you do? So what will Hanuman say? Yes. How do you do? What do you do? He will serve Lord Ram. So how he will do that? Yes. With full focus, concentration, and attention. Yes, Hanuman is very much focused in his service to Lord Ram. Yeah. Then what do you do with the result? So what will Hanuman say? Okay, whatever you achieve, what you will do? What will Hanuman say? Yes. Yes. I will glorify Lord Ram with that result. In fact, I give all the result to Lord Ram. Then if you ask what you will get, what you give all the result to Lord Ram, what you will get? Then what Hanuman say? Hanuman says, actually, by serving Lord Ram, by giving the results and glorifying Lord Ram, just like I already told you, just like when you feed the stomach, automatically everyone will become happy. Correct? Now all the hands, everything will become. Similarly, by serving Lord Ram and Lord Ram gets pleased, I feel great happy. Yes, my heart gets purified. Yeah, this is how we should all work, just like Hanuman. Yeah. Then what happens, since you are working for the pleasure of Lord Krishna, or Ram, Vishnu, then when the result comes, result belongs to whom? Lord Krishna. Yes. Then Lord Krishna has to take care of the result, because the result belongs to Krishna, isn't it? If the result belongs to Krishna, doesn't Krishna take care of the result? If you think I am the owner of the result, then what happens if the result doesn't come? Who will be frustrated? We will be frustrated. But if we do our endeavor nicely, work for the pleasure of Lord Ram or Lord Krishna, then what happens? The very work will give you nourishment. Yes, and that whole and that will not completely depend on the result. Or else what happens? We'll get frustrated when the result doesn't turn our way. Yes, and he is also this fruit vendor lady. Yeah, she was the Aboriginal lady coming from forest, and this small by Krishna. That time it was barter system. Barter. They give for something and take something. Yeah, barter system. So this lady used to come, and she was very much attracted to this beautiful child Krishna, and she go am lelo, like that she used to call. And Krishna, when he heard, immediately he ran, and he knew that if I give something, I can take some fruits. So actually, Krishna took some few grains in the hand. He started running towards this lady. As and when he approached this lady, all the grains which were in his hand had fallen down. Only few were there. But this Aboriginal lady got so much attracted. Just she filled all the whole everything with full of fruits. She gave all the fruits to Krishna. Yes, and she was so happy. Yeah. Yes, and she didn't even took anything from Krishna. She just gave. Yeah. Yes, and when she was returning on the bank of Yamuna, she felt as if her basket was very heavy, and she saw, oh, the baskets were completely filled with gold, jewels, ruby, diamonds, everything. Yeah, and she thought, what is this? Who wants this? I simply want all my life to give Krishna. I don't want anything from Krishna. What she did, she threw all the jewels in the Yamuna, so that again she can bring fruits and give to Lord Krishna. So when one gets attracted to Krishna, all the wealth of this world will become insignificant to him. And this lady attained pure love for Krishna. Yes. You see, just a little, whatever, from this story, we also come to know whatever you do to Krishna, you will get 1,000 times multiplied. Yes. But the devotees are not after, oh, I will give something to Krishna, Krishna will give it. No. Yeah. So when we serve Krishna, automatically Krishna is just like a very rich master and servant. Isn't it the rich master will take care of his servant nicely? Just like government officials, they will get car, they will get bungalow. Yeah, they are working for the government. Even they need not ask them. Government will take care of everything. What to speak of the Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayaka? If you are for him, will he not take care of your necessities? Yeah. Or he will just like a king's son. Son, why should he worry? If he knows that my father is a king. Yes, like that. And Arjuna, you see Arjuna, he simply fought the battle to please Lord Krishna. He utilized his talent of fighting spirit in service to Krishna. Just like similarly, whatever talents we have to simply utilize in Krishna's service. If you are a good singer, sing for Krishna. If you do good cook for Krishna. Yes. Yeah. If you know nice musical instruments, play for Krishna. Yes. If you are nice, very intelligent in computer, yeah, do a nice website for Krishna. So like that, all your talents, when it is used in Krishna's service, then it brings value. Yeah. Just like a paper currency note. You know currency note? Yeah. Yeah. And there's 2,000 rupees currency note, and there is a huge pile of old newspapers. So what you will take? What will you prefer? You prefer 2,000 rupees small note or huge amount of what is that? Heaps of old papers. What do you prefer? Chat in the box. You prefer 2,000 rupees note or huge amount of old newspapers? Yeah. Intelligent person will take 2,000 rupees note. Yes. 2,000 rupees note is more valuable. Why? Because it has government seal and signature. It has worth value. Yes. The old newspaper, anyhow, it will all if you keep on reading, you have to take 2,000 rupees worth medicine to cure that headache. Yes. Yeah. Similarly, all our activities is worthier only when it has a tag of devotional service. You do huge amount of activities, but if it is not in connection to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, it is like that huge heaps of papers, old papers, burden on us. But even a little activity you do with devotion to Lord Krishna, immediately it gets a value. It gets a value, and it will save you from the further dangers. Yeah. So like that. Here is a wonderful incident. Can anyone tell what is this incident? What is this incident? This picture is portraying. Chat in the box or raise hand. I will lower. Now you raise hand. I will give options. Yes. Yes, Nikita.
Prabhuji, Krishna and Balram enter Mathura.
Yes. Amazing. Yes. So Krishna and Balram. Yes. Their entrance to Mathura. Yes. Yeah. So all of you know, Mathura is the birthplace of Lord Ram. Yeah. So Lord Krishna. Yes. As and when he born, then he went to Vrindavan. He was there for 11 years in Vrindavan, and again at the request of Akrura, who was sent by Kamsa. Yes. So both of them are arriving in the Mathura. Yes. So it's in UP, present UP. Okay. Yes. So when Kamsa was increasing his atrocities, yes, yeah. So he was sending so many demons to Vrindavan, yeah, and in fact he was torturing Devaki and Vasudev. So Krishna and Balram thought to come and kill this demon Kamsa. Yeah. And in Mathura, as Krishna was passing through, he came across this washerman. Yes, this washerman who was having wonderful dresses. which he was carrying for Kamsa. Yes, and Krishna and Balaram were there. Yes, and so they approached this washerman because they had the covered boys. What is that? Dress. Yeah. So Krishna wanted the royal dress. So he asked this washerman, hey, can you give me some cloth? So this washerman became very angry. What? This is meant for Kamsa. Yeah? How dare you to ask this from me? Yes. He outrightly rejected the request of Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna, you see. And this fellow had such a nice opportunity that if he would have agreed to give to Krishna, his life would have changed like anything. Because whatever you to give to Krishna, everything will come in 1,000 returns. But he was associating with Kamsa, due to which his intelligence was destroyed. Yeah, and Krishna, as he was a Kshatriya, immediately just with his hand he touched the head of this washerman, and the washerman left his body. Yes, and yes, yeah, and this washerman was the same Dobi in this washerman was a Dobi in Ramayana. You see, yeah, and when Sita was abducted by Ravan. So this Dobi had actually commented that how can we believe the chastity of Sita? She was under the court of Ravan, and how come Ram accept Sita, who was in another court? So like that, this Dobi had actually commented. Yeah, yes, yeah, and due to which Sita was banished to forest to stay under the custody of Valmiki Muni. Yeah, a same washerman, the same Dobi came as washerman, and he was killed by Krishna. But he had a great opportunity to see Krishna face to face, yes, an exchange. But because of bad association, he turned the most fortunate situation into unfortunate situation. He didn't utilize his opportunity. On the other hand, when Krishna was passing through, yes, he came across this wonderful Sudama. This Sudama is different from the Sudama whom Krishna took chipped rice. Yes, this Sudama is flourished Sudama. So when Krishna came, so he gave the best of the garlands to Krishna. Yes, and immediately Krishna bestowed him the supreme happiness in this life as well. He awarded the spiritual kingdom to go back home, back to Godhead, to this Sudama, flourished. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And again, he came across one tailor, yes, on the way, and he also gave the best of the dress to Lord. No, sorry. This person, yes, this Sudama was actually a tailor in his previous life. Yeah. Not this Sudama, sorry. So on the way, Krishna meets a tailor, one more tailor, yeah, and he gave him the tailor gave him the best stitched cloth, yes, and this tailor was the tailor of Lord Ram in his previous life, yeah, yes, and this tailor had got the desire to dress Lord Ram, but Lord Ram did not accept it. He told, when I come as Krishna, you can dress me, yes. So Krishna fulfilled the desire in Krishna when he came as Krishna, when Lord Ram came as Krishna. So like that, when we simply utilize our talents in actually glorifying and serving Lord, then that talent will bring us liberation. Yeah. So we have a choice. We also have the same opportunity, yes, as all the great souls did. Yeah. We can also offer the best services to the Lord. Yeah. Yes. If you are no painting, if someone is good in painting, do a nice painting of Lord Krishna. If you know singing, sing for Krishna. If you know cooking, cook for Krishna. Yes, yes. Like that, all your talents can be utilized wonderfully in actually satisfying the Supreme. In whose satisfaction our satisfaction lies. Yes. So our work will not cause bondage but it will make us free from the problems of life by working for Krishna. This is the art of smart work, working for his satisfaction. If you do this, then you feel so much bliss. Yeah. Or else, even after, I see many IITians, even after getting good marks, they commit suicide. Yeah. Yes. They commit suicide because they feel something lacking in their life. Even after attaining so much material success, they feel lot of dissatisfaction because they have not utilized their talent, which the talent is actually meant to glorify Lord. How much Lord is doing? Yeah. Actually, whole scientific world was simply meant to glorify the wonderful creation of the Lord. Yeah. Einstein, Newton, everyone. You see, they are all theistic. Early scientists were all theistic. They were all doing inventions to only glorify the Supreme Lord. But later on, science became very much independent. They're thinking, oh, now we have all control. Where is the question of God? Let us remove God from the center. Yeah. So they all became atheists. But still, the Lord is providing grains, fruits on time. Yeah. Yeah. So next verse teaches us how to approach our teachers when we are a student. So it's very important that in any walk of our life we need guru. Yeah. Yes. But the demonic modern situation such that it makes student no need of teacher. Yeah. YouTube guru. Yeah. You just do search YouTube, then okay. But in the spiritual circles you cannot do like that. Yeah. You need guru. That's what Krishna recommends in Bhagavad Gita, that you have to approach a guru. Tadvignartam sa gurumeva vikachet samitpani shotriyam brahmanishtam. Yes, Krishna recommends that you have to approach a guru in order to understand who you are, what is this world, what is your relationship with this world, and what is your relationship with the Supreme Lord. To understand all these things and how to go above birth, old age, disease, and death, this requires a spiritual master, a guru. So here come 4.34, next verse. So all of you can hear. Tadvedhe pranipatena pare prashnena sevaya upadhyakshante te gnanam gnaninastattvadarshina. Yes. So tadvidhi, that knowledge of different sacrifices, vidhi, to try to understand. Pranipatena, by approaching a spiritual master. So what Krishna is telling, you try to understand different branches of knowledge by approaching a spiritual master. Then what you have to do? Pariprashnena. Yes. Pariprashnena, by submissive inquiry, not to challenge Guru. No, you should submissively inquire. Inquire means questioning. Sevaya. Then what you have to do? By rendering service. First, you have to render service to Guru. Yes, render service to Guru and submissively inquire from Guru. Upadhyakshante, they will initiate. Te gnanam, into knowledge. Since Guru is in knowledge, he will give the knowledge to his disciple who is serving very submissively to him. Gnaninas Tattvadarshina. Why? Because Guru is Gnani, very self-realized. Yes, he knows the truth of who is Lord, who is he, what is this world. So by approaching such a bona fide spiritual master, by serving him, by inquiring him submissively, yes, he will impart the knowledge onto us. Yeah, this is what Krishna is recommending. Krishna is recommending that you must go to Guru. Yes. Now you might all wonder, where is Guru? Yeah. Yes. A Guru is one who simply follows the supreme instructions of Krishna, who is practicing in his life, practically. Yes. And he is exemplifying by his activities how much is he dedicated to service of the Lord. You can see by his activities. Yeah. Okay. Yes, anyone can read this, please raise hand. Yes, yes, Gaga. Yeah, Harshita, read.
Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from his submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth.
Yeah, you have to learn, try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, guru, yes, and inquire from him submissively. Surrender service unto him. Since the guru is in knowledge, he can impart the knowledge of who we are, what is this world, yes, unto us. Yeah. So we'll recite now. I will give opportunity to everyone. So now, the one line I will tell 3 times in sequence. Arjuna, Bhima, and Yudhishthira can chant. Yes. Similarly, second line. When I am telling 2 lines together, all of you can tell at once. Okay. Okay. Yes. Tadvidhi pranipatena. Pranipatena.
Tadvidhi pratena.
Tadvidhi pranipatena. Pariprashnena sevaya. Pariprashnena sevaya. Pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Are everyone? Upadhyakshante gnanam. Upadhyakshanti te gnanam. Upadhyakshanti te gnanam. Upadhyakshanti te gnanam. Gnaninastatvadarshina. 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 Upadhyakshanti te gnanam. Gnaninastatvadarshina. Everyone. Yes, full shloka will recite. Please hear attentively. Tadvedhe pranipatena parena sevaya upadhyakshanti te gnanam gnaninastatvadarshina. Yes, now. Yes, now those who want to tell without seeing, please raise hand. Yes, yes, Mahati.
Hare Krishna, sir. Tatvidhi pranipatena परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपाध्यक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनः तत्त्वदर्शिनः.
Amazing. Thank you. Yes, now we will go further. You don't have time.
Can I?
Yes. Sorry. We will go further. Yeah. So here is a key for everyone. What actually carries when you are doing your work? Yeah. So all that matters in our life is our attitude. Yes. Yes. The spelling of the word attitude comes to 100%. Yeah. So all of you can do this exercise. Yeah, attitude. A is first letter, and T is 10th letter. Yes, and I is 9th letter. Like that, if you see, if you add the positions of those letters, attitude comes to 100%. Yeah, whereas hard work, yes, only hard work comes to 96%. Yeah, so attitude is very important. With what attitude are you doing your work? Yes, yeah, yes. So it is a building block for our lives. Yeah, yeah. So the most important thing in our work is our attitude, which is based on proper values, value system. Yeah. So let us see what is the right attitude and what is wrong attitude. Okay. Yeah, here comes. Yeah. Can anyone see? Can anyone recognize what the picture is signifying? Some incident. Yes. Let us see who can. Please raise hand. What is this picture you are seeing? Yes. Yes. Chetan. Yes, please tell.
Sir, in Arjuna's like the Maharshi was taking the rest.
Okay, but who is that? Is Arjuna or someone? Okay, let me give.
Sir, Karna.
Yeah, now you guess Karna. Karna, yes. Yeah. And who is that Rishi? Please raise hand. Who is that Rishi? Yes, Sharvil.
Prabhuji, it is the sixth avatar of Lord Vishnu, Lord Parshurama.
Yeah.
Like it happens like Karna, like he was actually a Kshatriya but was born like as the Kunti sent him. So what happens first? He tells
Yes,
Parshurama.
yes, yes, yes. So
Right.
we'll tell that. Yes, yes. So this the Karna had went in order to take lessons from Parshuram, but he introduced himself as if he was a Brahmana. So Karna told, "I'm a Brahmana." Yeah. And once what happened when when Karna was helping Parshuram for serving Parshuram, his guru, for to take to sleep. So then what happened? A very stringent bee was flying. Yeah, and it came and sat on Karna's lap, and he started eating. Blood was oozing from the leg of Karna, and Karna simultaneously didn't want to disturb Parshuram. Yeah, and Parshuram got to know when he woke up, he saw the blood was oozing out, and when he told Karna, "Hey, what is this? What happened?" Yeah, so and immediately Parshuram told, "You are not a Brahmana, you are a Kshatriya. No Brahmana can tolerate blood." So, so actually, this is what. So Karna cheated. In the very beginning, he cheated Guru by saying himself as Brahmana. Yes. On the other hand, what is the right attitude? You see, here one of the greatest saintly person for all the ages to come, Sanatan Goswami. Yeah. So he was actually a minister, finance minister in the regime of Nawab Hussain Shah. When the India was under Mughals rule, so Sanatan Goswami, he was from a pure Brahmin family, was very scholarly, and he knew many languages. And the Mughal king Nawab Hussain Shah actually thought, let me make this Amar and Santosh was their name. So two brothers were there. So Sanatan Goswami was Santosh. So he was very learned. So Nawab thought, let me make these people who are very, very scholarly, very learned. He knows all the scriptures, very learned person. So Nawab thought, let me make this person as my finance minister, and all the Hindus, yeah, because he is actually a representative of Hindu. If I make him as my representative, then everyone will be under my control. So actually, Sanatan Goswami, then this Amar, Santosh, he gave another name called Sakara Malik, a very prestigious title in Mughals, and he gave the post of finance minister. In fact, Santosh never wanted to work under mediator. They are all mediators. Yes, these Mughals. So they were Santosh was very pure in his habits. I never want to, but he told, if you don't join, then I'll harass all the Hindus and I'll kill them. So they were actually, he was very forcefully, he made him as finance minister. And he gave all post, full position, everything. He gave a lot of salary to this Santosh, the name of, and Santosh, as Sakara Malik, he became finance minister. So much wealth he earned. In the later time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Krishna himself, who came 500 years back, yes, and Santosh was very learned in scriptures, and he came to know the Supreme Lord has come as Lord Chaitanya, Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So my whole purpose is to engage in service of the Lord. So you see, when Santosh, who later Chaitanya Mahaprabhu named as Sanatana Goswami, when Sanatana Goswami came to meet Chaitanya, he simply paid full obeisances like a rod, thinking himself, I am such a lower person. Yes, I happen to serve under this mediators. Yeah, I'm very low. I am very low. I don't know. I don't know anything. Yes, so much troubles are coming in my life. I don't know why they are coming. I don't know who am I. I don't know who is what is this world. In spite of so much of prowess, money, everything, but still Sanatana Goswami felt that he was the lowest person. He was nothing. He don't know how to progress in life. Yeah. Yes. So in that way, we should approach Guru. In front of Guru, we should be humble. We should feel I am a fool number one. Then only the knowledge will flow to us. Just like the river always flows from uphill to downhill. Similarly, knowledge flows to one who feels humble. I don't know anything. As soon as you think I know everything, knowledge will not flow to you because you stop yourself from learning. Yeah. So Sanatana Goswami teaches us that always you should remain humble in front of Guru. This is the right attitude. Even Supreme Lord, when he comes to this world as Ram and Krishna, even he accepts Guru. Yes. So all of you see, Ram and Lakshman, he's serving Vishwamitra Muni. Yes. Yeah. His Guru. He accepted Vishwamitra Muni as his Guru. Yes. And you see, in Sandipani Muni ashram, Krishna and Balram accepted Sandipani Muni as their Guru. Yeah. And they served their Guru very menially. Yes. They used to go to forest, bring twigs for firewoods, for the fire sacrifice. In that way, Lord Krishna himself teaches how much important is to us to accept Guru with the right attitude. Yeah. A great teacher who also a great student. Yes, a great teacher is also a great student. Just like here is the picture of Narada Muni. Yes. Narada Muni, in his previous life as a small boy, he got the association of 4 Bhakti Vedantas. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And Narada Muni says that only because by their association I became Narada. And he was very submissive. He used to hear from these Bhakti Vedantas, and he became Narada Muni. So Narada Muni is Narada Muni because of association of great saintly people and serving them. Yeah. So here comes a wonderful story, a pastime. Okay. So where sorry. So there was all of you know Ramanujacharya. Yes, is one of the great spiritual scientists. Yeah, who revolutionized throughout India the Bhakti cult. Yeah. Yes. So Ramanujacharya had a very prominent disciples. And one among them were Parashara. Yes, Parashar. And one of the disciples of Parashar went to Parashar and asked, what it takes for one to realize the self? What it takes for one to realize who we are? This was the question. And when Parashar heard this question, he told his disciple, actually, you have to go to Tirupati. There lives Anantacharya. Yes, yeah. He can answer your question. So immediately you have to go there. And you know what? From the place where that disciple stayed to Tirupati, it was 400 kilometers. In those days, there were no transport facilities. Yeah, there was no transport facilities, and this disciple had to go by walk. He had to cross snake-infested, tiger-infested forest. Yeah, yes. So somehow he made that journey. He went and he came to the ashram of Anantacharya. Yes, in Tirupati. Yeah, and so as and when he arrived there, so the disciple of Parashar asked Ananta. Yes. So my guru has actually asked me to ask you that I had a question to my guru and he had recommended that you can answer me. So can you answer me to this question? What qualities do I need before I am able to realize who am I? What qualities do I need to understand who am I? Am I this body or someone? Am I the soul? How to know? Please tell me. Yes. So Ananta took for a moment and then said, let me think about it. I will answer you later. So he told, okay, I will answer you. Please wait. 6 months passed. Yes. And there was no reply from Ananta. Yeah. So one day the disciple sat to take his dime. Yes. To take his dime. And Ananta told, hey, please wait. There are so many pilgrims coming over here. So can you help in serving to these pilgrims? Yeah. So Ananta, the disciple immediately he made all the arrangements to serve a wonderful feast to this pilgrim. Yeah. And after that, when the disciple was about to start eating, and Ananta told, no. There are one more set of pilgrims coming. So why don't you help in serving this pilgrim? Yeah. Like that, each and every time when the disciple used to sit, Ananta used to tell, there are many batches of pilgrims, 7th batch, 8th batch, 9th batch. They were coming. And finally, at last, yeah, when already late, it became very late night. Yeah. Yes. And all the pilgrims were served. Yes. And Parashara's disciple finally sat down to eat. Yes. And Ananta approached the disciple of Parashara and asked him, I believe, he said, you have a question for me. So Ananta asked, oh, you have a question for me. Brimming with eagerness, the disciple jumped and asked, what qualities should I develop so I can realize who am I? So then smilingly Ananta replied, one should be like a salt, like a chicken, like a crane, and like you. Have nothing else to say. Ananta replied. He replied, what was his reply? One should be like a salt, like a chicken, like a crane, and like you. Have nothing else to say. So this was his answer for the disciple of Parashara, sorry, for his question of what one needs, what qualities one need in order to understand who is he. Then this disciple became very confused. What is this? What is like salt, like chicken? What is this? Yeah. So I waited for 6 months for this. He was very confused. He left there and he left the ashram of Ananta from Tirupati and he went back to Srirangam. Yes. And he came to his guru Parashara and he told that you had asked me to ask question for Ananta and I got a very confusing answer. I don't understand what is he telling. Then the disciple told what answer did Ananta give. And Parashara Muni, oh, what amazing answer. You don't know what is he telling? Yes. And Parashara actually explained the inner meaning of what Ananta told his disciple. Ananta has actually had a fathomless wisdom. Yes. And he told the right guidance, the right qualities that one actually required to understand who is he. So all of you want to know what is this salt? Yes? All of you want to know? What is this salt? What is this crane? What is this chicken? Very confusing, right? Yeah. So here comes. Yeah. So actually, Parashara told, salt. I'll just share the screen. Yeah. Yeah. See salt. Yeah. You see, one of the quality of salt is, yeah, people when they have very nice feast, dining, yeah, after that they wonderful sabji was the wonderful vegetable, that this, but they will never glorify the salt. Yeah, salt will be in the background. Yes, yeah, and little bit salt becomes more, the food cannot be tasted. If it becomes less, the food cannot be tasted. But yeah, so how much important the salt presence? Yeah, but if the salt is balanced, yeah, then only the food will be very tasty. Similarly, we should balance our life with both spiritual and material duties. Yeah, we should balance. Yeah, yes. So when we balance properly, yes, then only we can proceed in our life. Yeah, there is a part of studies and there is a part to quest to understand who we are. Both goes in line. Yeah, and the salt will never take credit. Similarly, great saintly people will never take credit for what they are doing. They are not after recognition. They are not after post. They're simply selflessly wanting to serve people. Yes. Yeah. So these are the qualities we can learn from salt. Balanced. Be balanced. Yes. Balanced. Yes. Remains hidden. Yeah. You see, salt has so much prominent role to play in giving taste. Yeah. But it always remains hidden. Yes. No one will glorify. But if salt is not there, can you taste? Yes. Yeah, and it's integrated fully. It is completely, salt is yes. Next, cock, hen. You should be like a hen. Yeah. Yes. Focus on good. Yes. If the cock, if a hen goes to a dirty place, it takes only what is the grains which are actually good. Yeah, and it will leave aside the dust particles. Yeah. Similarly, one has to try to seek good in others. There are so many faults. Yes, but we should neglect those faults and try to seek the good. Yeah, try to seek the essence. Yes, yeah, because if you focus bad in someone, then that bad qualities will also come to us. Yeah, if you focus good in someone, those good qualities will come to us. So it depends on us how we see others. Neglect the faults. Yeah, neglect the faults and focus on good. That's what we learn from cock. And crane, you see crane, very patient. Yeah, just patiently await. Yeah, it allows all the small fishes to pass, and it focuses on the big fishes. Yeah, lets the small to go and focuses on big. Similarly, we should all, in our journey of life, we should not focus on silly things, silly problems, but we should have focus on the higher goals of life. Yeah, you should tolerate all the small things in your life and not get distracted from it in attaining the highest goal. What is that highest goal? To go back to Godhead, never to return to this material world with one more material body. Yes, so we should be very patient in our day-to-day activities, do our duties nicely, and never get distracted by small problems. Yeah, like I don't have this, I don't have that. We unnecessarily think if I have this in my life, I will become very happy. If I have that in my life, I will become very happy. When it comes, there is no change in our life. Again, we'll have, if I have this in my life, I'll become happy. If I have that in my life, I'll be happy. So instead of thinking if I, we should something do very proactive, very constructive, and focus on the highest goal. That is, let me think of Krishna, let me do my duties for his pleasure. In any situation, I can please the Supreme Lord by actually dedicating my service as an offering to Lord. That is the biggest goal. So like a crane, we should be patient, let the small go and focus on big. Let us tolerate the small problems to attain the biggest goal. And you, yes, he told, na? 4 things he told, like a hen, like a salt, like a hen, like a crane, and like you. What is like you? So Ananta glorified this person who had come long back from Srirangam to Tirupati. One should be eager like you, enthusiastic like you, and submissive like you. Yes, he never became angry on Ananta. Yes, yeah. So 6 months he served. Yeah, so he was very much patient, very much eager to understand the truth of life. Yeah, so in that way, if one acquires these 4 qualities of these 4 species, yes, and one salt, one should be balanced, cock, one should see good and neglect the fault. One should be very patient like crane, let the small go and attain the big, and one should be eager, enthusiastic, and submissive. With all this, Parashara told, you can understand who you are. And when you understand who you are, then there is no more problems, because you have got a highest perception. The problems will not feel problem only, because the soul will never die. The soul is forever. Yes, you can be very peaceful in your life. Yes. So meaning of the word education. So Latin word educare, to bring out what is within. Yeah, that is what education. We have our inner potential. Education means to bring out that inner potential. Yes, and disciple comes from the word discipline. Shishya comes from Shishta. Shishta means discipline, and Shishya means disciple. A DOS formula. Yes, what is DOS? Be disciplined. Yes, obedient, and self-controlled. Yes, disciplined means you are regulated in your activities. Every day you have time for chanting. Every day you have time for reading Bhagavad Gita. Every day you have time for reading your curriculum. Yes, and have a balanced of these things can make us successful in our life. And we should be obedient to our elders, teachers, parents. Yeah, and self-control. Yes, self-control means what? You should be aware of how to utilize your senses, not unnecessarily using the senses in unwanted things. Yeah. With this, we come to an end. Okay. Now, okay. Today in today's program, we discussed on nice aspect of how to approach. It's very important for us to approach. Okay, let me go through the slide again very quickly so that you can summarize. Yes. So we learned. Yeah. So we learned the aspect of doing our activities for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. So this is the verse, Yagnarthat Karmano Netra. Yes. And that is what can liberate us from the bondage of work. And we learned many lessons from the great devotees who became the example of working for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu, like Hanuman and this Aborigine lady and Arjuna. Yes. And we saw, on the other hand, this washerman, though he got an opportunity to serve Lord Krishna, but because of association of demonic people like Kamsa, he couldn't use. He was very unfortunate. On the other hand, Sudama, he gave the best garland and also the tailor gave the best stitching cloth to Krishna. Yes, both of them got all material wealth. Krishna gave, and on the other hand, Krishna made them to go back to Godhead, never to return to this world of birth and death. So similarly, we also have this opportunity to utilize this human form in pleasing Lord Krishna and go back to Godhead, never to again enter into the womb of another species to suffer the birth, old age disease. Yeah. Yes. So we saw how to, in order to actually attain this platform, we need a spiritual master, a guru, whom we have to approach, serve him, ask submissively the questions required, and guru who is in knowledge will impart us the knowledge. So and the Lord himself taught us, and what is the right attitude and wrong attitude we learned in approaching guru. Yes, we should be humble, submissive like Sanatana Goswami. On the other hand, Lord also accepts the guru when he comes to this world to teach us by his example how much guru is essential. And you see, Narad Muni also got association with the four Bhaktivedantas. By his association, he became Narada. And we got to know the qualities required to understand the self, like a salt, be balanced. Yes, like a cock, be focus on good and neglect the false. Crane, be patient like a crane. Yes, and let go the small fishes. Similarly, let go the small problems, not focus on it, but focus on the highest goal. And one should be eager, enthusiastic, submissive. In that way, one can attain the highest goal in life. Okay, now is the time for question answers. Yeah, now I will lower everyone's hand. Now you can ask question. Any question with respect to the program?
Sir, I don't have any question, but
So I'll upload the video. I'll upload.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Is any question? All of you open the videos. Are clear with what we discussed today? So any question with respect to what we discussed? No question. How is it that there is no question? I don't know. There are two things. There are two possibilities. One is you understood everything, and another possibility you have not understood anything. There's only in two possibilities. Okay, Ayush has some question. Okay. Yes.
Can you show that salt, cock, crane, and use screen again and just copy all of that?
Oh, you want to see that?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, yeah, I know you'll get the video. Say, watch it in the video.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yes, any question related to what we discussed? In the chat also you can put some question. Okay, no question. Okay, now I'll put the quiz. All of you can solve. Just to. I am putting in group. Sent. Putting in chat. Sent. Okay, thank you everyone. We'll conclude here. Hare Krishna. So all of you can chant once Hare Krishna. I will allow you to unmute.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Thank you. Hare Krishna. We will see tomorrow.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.